What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Got a cool one for you today. It's I did my first Hot Wheels like mail-in to where I guess I'll give you the abridged shortened version. Target, Hot Wheels and Target teamed up, or however that works. Hot Wheels and Target got together and decided that if you bought $20 worth of Hot Wheels in a Target store sometime in the month of September, I don't know exactly what those dates were, but if you spent $20 in a Target store in the given time frame and then mailed your receipt and UPC codes or the cards of your main line and then made a $7, included a payment of $7 for shipping, they would mail you a kind of exclusive mail-in car. Like the only way you would get this car is by completing all of the side quests, and then this would be your achievement for completing said side quest. And I had never done it before, and this particular mail-in car I was interested in getting. So I kind of pulled the trigger. I'll be honest, I did the easy way out, if you will. I'm not saying it makes the most sense, but it was the easiest way for me to get my hands on the mail-in. So what I did was I went to Target and I bought a 20-pack of cars, and they sell for, I think they were $20.99 or $21 and some change, something like that. And then I got 20 cars in a big 20-pack. And the 20-pack I bought really only netted me a couple of things I was interested in, but it was the 20-pack that contained this red Honda CRX, which I wanted, and it's got the aero discs. And then it contained this 2016 Honda Civic Type R, which, I collect Hondas, so I wanted this also. So I got those two out of the 20-pack. The rest of the cars are either like going to trade, or I gave them to the kid down the street, or, there could have been a couple others in there that maybe I held on to. I honestly don't remember at this point. But anyway, I bought the 20-pack. I cut out the little barcode on the bottom of the box. I went online and just paid the $7 like on the website, so I didn't have to like mail a check or anything. And then I just printed the invoice from my online purchase, put the UPC code, and my receipt in an envelope, and mailed it off to Mattel. And there were like some email communications back and forth. The whole process was really straightforward and honestly pretty simple. And when you read the material, it was like once the period or the purchase window to spend your $20 has ended, allow 6 to however many weeks for your car to be mailed. And today is September 30th. And I'm pretty sure the buying window for this promotion hasn't even closed yet. And I already got the emails, and I already got my mail-in car. So that all happened, fairly quickly. It took a little time. I'd say it's maybe been 3 weeks, roughly. That might be fair. But anyway, get this kind of exclusive card, 2025 collector edition Hot Wheel. It comes in a protector. This is a Hot Wheels plastic, kind of mainline card protector, but you get this Porsche 911 GT3 in green, and it's got real riders, and it says Hot Wheels down the side, and just very cool. And then on the back of the card, you kind of get some cool stuff. 2025 collector edition, like what you see, yada, yada, yada. Just, I mean, nobody, I shouldn't say nobody cares, but I don't care. But this looks really nice. And, I mean, yeah, we're going to open it. Like, Jesus, it's not going to stay in this fancy card is going to just end up in the trash can. But I'll always remember when I look at this car that this was my first mail-in, and it's a 911 GT3, so sick. So, yes, we're going to get to that. I got a couple other things that I'm going to go ahead and open in this episode, too. This isn't really part of my whole Porsche series that I'm doing, but it technically could be, because that's kind of the focus. I've got a 911 GT3 mail-in. I have another 911 GT3 that we're going to crack and look at. I already have one mail-line variant that, you know, you'll see in the video. But I haven't gotten to opening the Advan set yet, which has the Porsche 962 in it. And it's got the Nissan 2000 and the Toyota MR2. So we might as well get into them. And then this set also, which has the Porsche 911 GT1 race car. And all of these are really cool. It also includes a McLaren, which if you've paid attention at all or been a part of the channel for any length of time, you know that my son is a McLaren fan. So the McLaren F1 will go to him. But I'm going to take a couple of minutes, because if you've ever opened one of these, you know what an ass ache it is. So I'm going to cut away. It'll just be some Hollywood movie magic, and just to be a couple of moments for you. But it'll take me a little bit of time to crack all of these out of their packaging. So I will see you in just a second. All right, so we'll kind of start with the diorama sets and just work our way through. This first set, I don't really know. I don't know what they're called in terms of sets, I guess, but we'll start with this one. And I don't particularly collect or care about the hauler necessarily, so this will probably go away and end up becoming trade fodder, or just, find a new home somewhere. But this is I don't even remember, Fleet Street. So again, not particularly interested in that, but there it is. So first up, we'll look at this McLaren F1, and that's honestly pretty sharp. I like, again, solid color, no flashy graphic type, when it comes to sports cars or really any of the stuff I collect. I like what I call daily drivers, and this is possibly something that you could see just driving down the road. My son's a big McLaren fan, so this will go to him. He's got, I don't know, half a dozen or so, maybe a little more than that, different McLaren cars, and he'll be thrilled to add this to his little collection. This is the McLaren Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR, I believe. And this is sports car. I have no idea how fast this thing would actually go, but I would imagine it's not slow. The wing is plastic, Real riders, it's a premium, and then the rest of the body is die cast, but looks good here in silver. And the tail lights, you know, these are just nicely done again, and I like that. I like that front grille and headlights too. And next up is our 97, I believe was the year, 911 GT1. Obviously super spec'd out for race, but this is really nice too. Again, a plastic wing. The body kit and the stance, I mean, look how low that thing is. That would bottom out on a cigarette butt for sure. I like the intake scoop above the cockpit, and tail lights, headlights, the mirrors kind of up on the above like the front wheel is very, very badass in my opinion. And now we can move on to what I would call the Advan set. This one gets you the aero lift, which again, I'm not interested in the hauler, so this'll go away. But it's a cool piece. I'm not gonna collect haulers. I gotta draw the line in the sand somewhere. But I do collect Nissan Skylines, and this Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR Liberty Walk is very nice. Again, I could do probably without the Advan livery, but it's still a very cool piece. Advan everywhere, obviously. Headlights, tiny wheels and tires on these. Tail lights, license plate. You get the LB for Liberty Walk on the back quarter panel there, and it's just a nice casting. I like how they tie the red and the black together, and then the lower valance has the red to it. All right, here's our Toyota MR2 TRD 2000 GT. That's quite the mouthful, but this thing actually looks really sharp. I like the Advan livery. This is done really well. I like the white wheel, the tail lights, license plate, exhaust. It's just really nice. And the plastic wing, again, I'm not sure why we see plastic wings, if it's just cost saving, or maybe they're easier to do, and if they were done in die cast, they don't turn out as well. I don't have an answer, but not a bad looking piece. Here we have a Porsche 962. This is obviously extremely race inspired and looks good. Really, really fun casting in my opinion, and probably extremely fast in real life. Number 25, I don't know if there's a significance there. Same with the Toyota MR2, it was number 93. I don't know if these are modeled after real cars and have real drivers. I'm not that in tune with car racing, so I don't have any of those answers, but nice casting. Looks really good. And now we will quickly take a look at the main lines that I got from the 20 pack. Again, the 20 pack is what I bought to meet the requirements for the mail-in car. And so here is the Honda CRX. And again, that thing's sharp. Red, a little bit of black details, the aero discs, just Really, really good looking in my opinion. And then here is the 2016 Honda Civic Type R, which also came in the same 20 pack. This orange color, you know it's a Type R because the Honda logo is wrapped in red. I think that's the Type R indicator, but this looks pretty good. And then just for good measure, I thought I would share. This is the, again, 2016, I think it said, Honda Civic Type R from Hot Wheels. And I will add my 2008 Honda Civic Type R from Matchbox, and we can just get a little side-by-side comparison of the two. And again, they're spread out over the course of 8 years, I guess, 2008 and a 2016. But I think the Matchbox one looks pretty good. Again, it's also a Type R, so you get the Honda badging wrapped in red. And I don't know. I thought a side-by-side comparison would look good. Split 10 spokes on the Matchbox with an orange lip on the rim. And I'm not sure what the Honda wheel is called, but it gets a red lip. Cool little comparison. And so for fun here, we've zoomed out a little bit, but we're going to look. This is from 2022, Hot Wheels Premium Speed Machines. And this is our Porsche 911 GT3. You see our black mainline 911 GT3. Here's number 60. Speed Machines in a premium. That's got a good amount of glue. And here it is. This is pretty nice. Again, do away with the number 60 and it's even better in my opinion. But blue, white, black, the number 60, it does say Porsche in white underneath the number 60. I like the bronze wheel. I think that looks good. This particular wing is die cast. That is part of the GT3 casting, and so the main line in the back in black, and this one and our mail-in all have a die cast wing. This is pretty cool. I'll give you a little closer peek. Again, I like that wheel. It does say Porsche on the back there. And then those headlights that are part of the windshield. I like that a lot. That's very nice. And lastly, I'm sure some of you are wanting to know what the heck I'm thinking opening this, but I open my cars. I need the tangible feel, and if I challenge you carded collectors. I'm not telling you what to do with your collection. I would never do that. But I'm challenging you carded collectors to just pick. I'm not saying pick your favorite, or if you're collecting due to value, your most valuable, but pick one of your nice. I'm not even going to say it has to be a premium. Just pick one of your carded cars and make the decision to open it. Sacrifice one and make the decision to open it. And you'll see what I'm getting at. I've already tried your method. I'm doing it now. It's carded. I'm looking at it. It's nice. It certainly kind of gets the dopamine going because it's like, ooh, that is sharp. But this and this has a plastic bubble on the back also, so this is double protected. So, and there's your back, but check that thing out. My first mail-in, Porsche 911 GT3. Again, we've said it numerous times. We love green cars here. Green and orange are my favorite colors, I would say. And this is an excellent choice for a first mail-in. Yellow and black for the decos, some just for your Hot Wheels logo, really, and then the racing stripe down the hood, the white slash lines down the side, just to kind of tie the wheel to the paint job. Number 5, I don't know if that's a significance. Maybe this is the 5th mail-in for this year. I honestly don't know. That's a guess. But this thing is super badass. There's your Porsche logo. Those, again, bug-eyed headlights that are actually lenses, I think is fantastic. Metal base, of course, because it is a premium. Oh, my wheel is a little sloppy there. Well, got it. But check that out. That paint is awesome. Porsche on the back. That's fucking killer. So, I mean, there you go. Not really a Porsche episode, but kind of a Porsche episode. And that mail-in car is freaking sweet, man. So, let me know what you think. Did you partake in this particular mail-in and snag yourself one? Maybe you got some other mail-ins. I do kind of remember that Dollar Tree, or I don't know, I think it was Dollar Tree, kind of did a mail-in, and it was for a Chevelle, if I'm not mistaken, and the livery was very similar. So is that how Hot Wheels does main lines? Is that how Hot Wheels does mail-ins? Like over the course of a year, like they'll pick one livery and then all the mail-in cars for that year will come out in that particular deco. I don't know. This is my first one, but very cool. Happy to have this Porsche. That's gonna do it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. We do diecast stuff here 3 times a week. And yeah, that's all I've got for the day. Thanks again. You guys take care. We'll see you next time.